evil you have to be to think like that? Like, yeah, this race right here specifically, if they high on weed, they're gonna go kill and rape and pillage white women. What? What's good, you guys? Your boy Deal to the Deal to the MO, back at it like a crack at it with these mathematics soft fabric. So I do cause steady. And we here with another reaction, man. But this time, I'm gonna do something a little different. I know I'm usually good with the music and all that, but I'm trying to shift a little something, feel me? Because this is not only gonna be a music reaction channel, so let's get into it. But some videos will be about politics, which I like. Some videos will be about race, which I also like because it's a good discussion to have. And some videos will just be pure entertainment and fun. Like, you feel me? But today, I was suggested by this brother this video here called The Convenient Truth About the Democratic Party. Now, this is made by PragerU. Shout out to PragerU. You feel me? They have a convenient truth about the Republican Party, which I will react to as well. Now, remember in my Tom McDonald video, I stated the two parties switched at one point during the Civil War, right? So hopefully this breaks it down and a nice little bit of details. It's only 5 minute video, which is good. So, but anyway, enough of me talking. If you fuck with the content, please like, comment, subscribe. If you want me to review, what? If you fuck with the content, please like, comment, subscribe. If you want me to review and or react to one of your videos, please put it in the comment section or put it on my TikTok. You hear me? Let's get into this shit. Oh, white sun seeker at the marina. Sorry, I've been listening to Kendrick lately.
When you think about racial equality and civil rights, which political party comes to mind? The Republicans or the Democrats?
None of them.
Most people would probably say the Democrats, but this answer is incorrect. Since its founding in 1829, the Democratic Party has fought against every major civil rights initiative and has a long history of discrimination. The Democratic Party defended
to my brothers and sisters out here. Now, me, I'm not really a political guy. You figure what deals me, I'm not really a political guy. But I feel like the government give us a losing a choice. Where it's like, oh, we could pick this and then everything's gonna be okay. No, we gotta work together to make everything okay. Respectfully, us citizens need to work against. We need to work together as citizens to make everything and all our dreams to come true. If we want America to be great again, we need to work the fuck together and get the fuck rid of this bullshit ass government that we do have that's backed by, you know, like, you feel me? But anyway, so all my people who do believe in the blue and the red, which is cool, you know, it is what it is. To my brothers and sisters, especially to my black brothers and sisters who always vote Democrat because we grew up voting Democrat, this gonna be an eye opener for y'all motherfuckers. You heard? Respectfully, let's get into it.
slavery, started the Civil War,
Facts.
opposed Reconstruction,
Facts.
founded the Ku Klux Klan,
Facts.
imposed segregation, perpetrated lynchings, and fought against the Civil Rights Acts of the 1950s and 1960s.
Facts beyond facts, you heard?
In contrast, the Republican Party was founded in 1854 as an anti-slavery party. Its mission was to stop the spread of slavery into the new Western territories with the aim of abolishing it entirely. This effort, however, was dealt a major blow by the Supreme Court in the 1857 case Dred Scott versus Sandford. The court ruled that slaves aren't citizens, they're property.
This one.
What?
That's crazy. Imagine in your sick, demented mind that another human is property, son. Think about that shit, son. Like, let's really take a moment to sit and think about that. An individual you don't know from a hole in the wall because the color of their skin or wherever they come from, because slavery, we all know, didn't start in America, but I'm just talking about for slavery in America sense. Because the color of their skin are your property. How much brainwashing had to go on back in those times, how much brainwashing did it take for the government to tell the people who are slave owners, hey, these people right here, they are beneath you. They're dirt. So you can treat them and do whatever the fuck you want with them. And on top of that, we're going to use these people to build up this country that you love so much. Like, that's crazy to me. I still never get it. Like, like I'll still never understand that shit. Like, you feel me? Even if you want to go back to biblical times, if you want to go back to the Irish, if you want to go back to any culture, the fact that you think another human being is your property is crazy.
But wait, there's more.
But then again, look how we treat animals. Most human beings, we love animals, we care for animals, we love nature, we care for dogs, cats, feel me? But then again, we eat meat. Like, you feel me? I eat meat, no freaky paws. That's crazy. Hey.
Y'all niggas are gay.
At times I stopped eating meat, started doing the vegan thing, eating just straight vegetables, fruits. I felt amazing doing that. But after I eat meat, maybe some bullshit. Like, you feel me? But then again, it's processed meat as well, because if it's coming straight from a farm, I don't feel no type of way. If it's coming straight from a supermarket, some bullshit in there, right? But anyway, if we look at how we treat animals, and like, you know how, like, when a deer runs in a neighborhood, right? Some people will really go in their crib and shoot the fucking deer. Go get their gun and shoot the deer. Years ago, before your neighborhood was the neighborhood, it was nothing but wooded area where the deer lived. Now you think because I'm the apex predator, I could go kill this harmless deer that's doing nothing but crossing the road into the other part of his home or her home. Like, come on, son. So I kind of broke it down to myself how I could see how people could sit there and think another human being is dirt and property, because us humans, we fucked up, son. Like, a lot of us is fucked up. Well, let's get into this shit.
The 7 justices who voted in favor of slavery, all Democrats. The 2 justices who dissented, both Republicans. The slavery question was, of course, ultimately resolved by a bloody civil war. The commander-in-chief during that war was the first Republican president, Abraham Lincoln, the man who freed the slaves.
I have no Republican.
6 days after the Confederate Army surrendered, John Wilkes Booth,
Boom.
a Democrat, assassinated President Lincoln.
Boom, bayad,
Lincoln's
my
vice
boy.
president, a Democrat named Andrew Johnson.
Hold on. But then, what's his name? Didn't Lincoln have slaves as well? Or am I bugging? Maybe I'm bugging. I don't know. Because I've seen some theories out there that's saying, I don't know if it's true, so don't say, oh, you don't go in my comments being like, oh, that's stupid. I don't know if it's true. I'm just saying, I've seen some shit out here that's saying that Lincoln was black.
Hey, bro, come on now, dog.
I don't know where the fuck motherfuckers get that information from. I ain't follow his family tree to even know anything. But if he was black and he was the first Republican president and he's the one who freed the slaves, why the fuck? Why didn't we vote for us as brothers and sisters? Didn't vote for Republican in the first place? Feel me? Was it the mind fuck? Maybe. Anyway, I don't know. I ain't fact checking none of that shit. Don't listen to me.
Assumed the presidency. But Johnson adamantly opposed Lincoln's plan to integrate the newly freed slaves into the South's economic and social order. Johnson and the Democratic Party were unified in their opposition to the 13th Amendment, which abolished slavery, the 14th Amendment, which gave blacks citizenship, and the 15th Amendment, which gave blacks the vote. All 3 passed only because of universal Republican support. During the era of Reconstruction, federal troops stationed in the South helped secure rights for the newly freed slaves. Hundreds of black men were elected to Southern state legislatures as Republicans, and
Fire.
22 black Republicans served in the U.S. Congress by 1900. The Democrats did not elect a black man to Congress until 1935. But after Reconstruction ended, when the federal troops went home, Democrats roared back into power in the South. They quickly reestablished white supremacy across the region with measures like black codes, laws that restricted the ability of blacks to own property and run businesses, and they imposed poll taxes and literacy tests used to subvert black citizens' right to vote.
Wow. Now, maybe this nice woman is about to say it, but were they a part of the reason the Jim Crow era came into place? Now that I'm thinking even more deeper into it, remember back in those times, that's when people started getting the TV and all that shit. Now the propaganda through the minstrel shows that was on commercials. Now imagine you live in the middle America or in the South, right? And you never really been around black people because they was ducked off into their own little neighborhoods and shit. They just doing their own thing. But every time you turn the TV on, every time you open up the newspaper, they got some cartoonist or they got some article saying how black people are all wording white women or how black people are killers, murderers, they illiterate. Now imagine you get pumped that knowledge from your mom and your dad because they've been indoctrinated with that bullshit, and then you getting that knowledge pumped into you. Pause. That was crazy. While you younger because you catching on, you reading on shit, and then you first encounter your first black person ever. Your mind is automatically gonna go to, oh, he might kill me and attack me. Oh my God! Remember I'm gonna put it here. Remember when they had the weed campaign back in those times and stated that weed makes black men angry enough to all word women, white women? Am I bugging? I know I seen that in Pineapple Express. I know I'm not bugging. I'm gonna put it right here. Feel me? Remember that shit? Was that the Democratic Party who put that shit into place? That's some sick behavior. Why would you? Who thinks like that? You know how evil you have to be to think like that? Like, yeah, this race right here specifically, if they high on weed, they're gonna go kill and rape and pillage white women. What? What? What are you talking about? that's some sick shit. That is some sick shit, son. I ain't even gonna hold you, cuzzy. That is some sick behavior, bro. But anyway, my fault for talking too much. Let's go.
And how was all of this enforced? By terror.
Of course.
Much of it instigated by the Ku Klux Klan, founded by a Democrat, Nathan Bedford Forrest.
Fuck
As
that nigga.
historian Eric Foner, himself a Democrat, notes, in effect, the Klan was a military force serving the interests of the Democratic Party.
Wow.
President Woodrow Wilson, a Democrat, shared many views with the Klan.
Of course he did.
He resegregated many federal agencies
Fucked up.
and even screened the first movie ever played at the White House, the racist film The Birth of a Nation, originally entitled The Klansman.
Wow.
A few decades later, the only serious congressional opposition to the landmark civil...
Remember in my Tom Madonna video, I said that racist people have been so heavily indoctrinated, and that's why they become bigots and pieces of shit, and then think black people are the problem for everything? I see why. Think about where it started. Because if your great-grandfather, your great-great-grandfather, then your grandfather, then you know how it goes up the tree, is teaching you this bullshit because they've been fed propaganda that black people is this, and then now your parents get taught by your grandfather this. Like, you feel me? Like, perfect example. Oh my God, look at life. Look how life go, right? Yesterday, my homegirl, L's best friend, white girl, right? Man was talking through text, whatever, and she said these two or three, no, it's 8 of them, 8 teenage kids, right? White teenage kids. She works at a pharmacy. Let's just say that, right? They come inside, whatever. They steal something, run out, leave. By the time her shift is over, she goes to her car, and they wrote on the back of her car, "You love nigga dicks." On the back of her car. This is 2024. They wrote on the back of her car that she loves nigga dicks. Now, mind you, my homegirl, she never even dated a black man before. So what the fuck was that about? Feel me? Now, as a mind, I go back into the mind of when you were a teenager, you just saying regular shit, doing regular shit. But in my mind, when that shit happened, I didn't even get mad. I laughed because it's like, like what? Like who does that, right? In my mind, I'm thinking of a teenager. We did reckless shit. I was doing stupid shit in my teens. You feel me? But then I look at the other side of the stupid shit. Where did you even learn that? Why did you even write that? Why would you? Like, you feel me? What have you been fed through the media and in your household to even make you make that statement to somebody? Feel me? And then you don't even know the woman. like, you feel me? She don't been dealing with black men in that manner. Respectfully. So I digress. I'm taking this 5-minute video. This shit about to be 15 minutes.
Civil Rights Act of 1964 came from Democrats. 80% of Republicans in Congress supported the bill. Less than 70% of Democrats did. Democratic senators filibustered the bill for 75 days until Republicans mustered the few extra votes needed to break the logjam. And when all of their efforts to enslave blacks, keep them enslaved, and then keep them from voting had failed, the Democrats came up with a new strategy. If black people are going to vote, they might as well vote for Democrats. As President Lyndon Johnson was purported to have said about the Civil Rights Act, I'll have them niggas voting Democrat for 200 years.
I remember somebody saying this. I forgot who said it. It's this bitch ass nigga. Respectfully, I'm glad he up out of here. You feel me? But then again, he probably got people in his family who run the Senate, who's a part of the higher ups who don't fuck with people in general. Like you know what I'm talking about. But yeah, fuck this nigga.
So now, the Democratic Party prospers on the votes of the very people it has spent much of its history oppressing.
And then, if you want to think about it, like, remember, all right, let's go fast forward over to the Obama era, right? I never voted for that motherfucker, respectfully. Never voted for him, right? Because, at first, when he first came into office, I wasn't old enough to vote. Feel me? I was fed the bullshit, too. Like, oh, he's the first black president. My president is black. Hey, Lambo blue, right? I was hyped. You feel me? I was on a hype train. Mind you, I'm a teenager at the time, so, you feel me? I ain't know nothing about politics like that. Boom, hype. And then I really started watching how he moved. Like, you feel me? I was one of them teenagers who was really intuitive and really into conspiracies and shit, and started just watching how he moved. And I just seen a lot of shit that he did. Like, remember one of the main things he did. I'll probably place it here if I can find it, because they be hiding shit away now on the internet. When he opened up the Civil Rights Bill and put the LGBTQ in there. So that's stopping all the money and whatever supposed to be getting gained from the government into the Civil Rights Bill, which is dedicated to helping black families and black people prosper in America. All that money is now negated and going right to the LGBTQ. For what?
Come on, man.
For what? For them to sit there and teach gay shit to our kids in the first, second, and third kindergarten, pre-K school? Huh? I remember, man, this video getting too long. For me, I'll probably do it in another video. But I got a story about the Pride Parade, too. One of the first Pride Parades that I mistakenly went to, because I went to the wrong train stop, right? Stay tuned. Stay tuned. Let's finish this video.
Democrats falsely claim that the Republican Party is the villain, when in reality, it's the failed policies of the Democratic Party that have kept blacks down. Massive government welfare has decimated the black family. Opposition to school choice has kept them trapped in failing schools. Politically correct policing has left black neighborhoods defenseless against violent crime.
Facts.
So when you think about racial equality and civil rights...
And then now that I'm thinking about it, if the Democratic run states, which is like me, like I'm in New York, if they have hiring people on a police force that preach a different type of mantra, like fuck black people, like the Klan. You feel me? Now, if you're hiring them and putting them in our neighborhoods, why would they protect them? They already got a mindset of fuck them people. You feel me? And then there's been mad films and documentaries on New York City police in general, just to support our New York City police, the racism that they spew on the streets. You feel me? Like you feel me? So it all makes sense. It all makes- oh shit.
Writes, which political party should come to mind? I'm Carol Swain, professor of political science and law at Vanderbilt University
Shout out to you,
for
Carol.
Prager University.
Shout out to you, Carol.
Thanks for watching.
Sorry to cut you off, man. Now, let me put up a little warning. I know PragerU is a right-wing company. So, like, you feel me? So, some of the stuff in there, even if it's true, they're gonna add a little spice to it, right? I understand, because you know, if you on one of the sides, you're gonna put out all the bad shit that the Democrats did. Or if I'm on this side, I'm gonna put out all the bad shit that the Republicans did. It is what it is, right? Even though I say fuck both of them respectfully, because it's an illusion of choice at the end of the day. We don't really got the choice. It don't really matter, right? But anywho, it's your boy Dear to the M. Remember, check your motherfucking piece. That's why I tell you can't do what you want to do out here. Be the best version of you. You can be, protect these kids, protect yourself from the government virus, and always remember the government is your boy. I love you, I love you, I love you. Peace. You hear me? And if you fuck with this kind of content, man, put a comment below. You heard? We out here.